week of the regular season is finally here, so no doubt every player and fan is ready for this matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts here at Lucas Oil Stadium.
Hello friends, Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Well, Jim, there's a lot of things in the air, and one of them is nerves. I think we have nervous coaches and nervous players. Starting the year off, all the thinking during the offseason, the training camp, the preseason games. How's it going to come together for us? We'll find out, but it's going to be fun to watch it today.
What's going on, guys? It's the King Zorro, and I'm here for another episode of my Raiders Connected Franchise Owner Mode with owner the King Zorro. And I told you guys in the previous video that my first gameplay video would be of my first preseason game, but something happened with Sony Vegas. The entire editing just messed itself up, so I'm just going to be bringing you guys the first regular season game. I'm going to tell you guys off the bat that we lost our first preseason game 30-17, but our first team offense looked good, just like they're doing right now, as Terrell Pryor gets that pass to Streeter for 30 yards down the field, and on 2nd and 10 he finds Moore for a touchdown. So a quick score for the Oakland Raiders and a fast start for our offense. Definitely the start that we wanted to get off to. And Andrew Luck is going to get his first taste of NFL play in his sophomore season, and he finds a man for 8 yards, and on 3rd and 2 he's going to hand it off to Trent Richardson, who ran all over us in this game. But when it came down to actually stopping him from getting into the end zone, we did a pretty decent job at doing that. So there were a lot of positives I could take away from this game, as Trent Richardson gets another first down there on 2nd and inches, just eking that one out. And Andrew Luck drops back to pass and finds Reggie Wayne for the first down. Our corners could not really contend with these receivers all game long, as Trent Richardson nearly gets into the end zone, but he's tackled out inside the 5-yard line. Mark him at the 4. And Tracy Porter with a great tackle on Trent Richardson, getting into the backfield very quickly. And on 3rd and goal, Andrew Luck is going to drop back, pass, try to find a man, but it's knocked down. So they would have to settle for a field goal, as Terrell Pryor comes back onto the field to lead this Raiders offense down the field for hopefully another score. He finds Randy Moss for a first down. Randy Moss is definitely going to be a big part of our offense this season. And as you can see, we run the triple option to perfection. Terrell Pryor takes the big hit, but gets back up and is able to get the pitch off to Jennings there, or Stewart rather. And the read option just worked very effectively for us in this game, as he finds Randy Moss yet again for another first down. And Terrell Pryor drops back to pass, floats a beautiful one to Michael Rivera. Touchdown Raiders, and we go up 14-3, and our defense can hopefully get another stop or hold them to another field goal if they get into the red zone. And Trent Richardson says, "Get off of me," to Charles Woodson. I was very surprised when I saw that play happen. That doesn't happen to Charles Woodson very often. But another handoff here to Trent Richardson, and he is playing big boy ball today, and he gets another first down as Andrew Luck drops back and pass on 1st and 10 and finds Darius Hayward-Bay for the first down. And you know, Darius Hayward-Bay, he was kind of off and on in this game. Had a couple catches, not a really big gain, so we were able to contain him. Reggie Wayne and T.Y. Hilton were the big receivers in this game, as you can see there with that first down pass to T.Y. Hilton. And another one here to T.Y. Hilton to get them down to the 2-yard line. And on 1st and goal, they're going to try to punch this into the end zone. And once again, Tracy Porter making up for all the times he's been stiff-armed. and he makes another tackle in the backfield that possibly saves the touchdown. And Darius Hayward-Bay, speaking of him, like I said, off and on, he drops that touchdown pass right there. And Andrew Luck is going to drop back and pass on this down. Scrambles out to his left, and he is going to be sacked on that play. So another hold by our defense and a huge sack. And Terrell Pryor, he's going to drop back, pass, find Jacoby Ford on the screen pass down the field, and that'll get us into enemy territory all the way to the 48-yard line. And Terrell Pryor is going to pass again. He finds his man Streeter for a first down. He threw the ball very well today. I was very impressed with the way that he came out and slung the ball, deceived the defense, the way he ran the read option. Terrell Pryor definitely showed me something today. He could be the franchise quarterback moving forward, and I was hoping that that's what he would show me in this first game, as he shows another good sense of decision making, not forcing a pass but merely throwing the ball away and fighting to live another day. But another triple option here, and look at Stewart fighting for yards with that Raiders spirit, but poor time management by me. I apologize. I let the clock run all the way down by mistake. I was distracted by something. I don't know what it was, but we would have to settle for a field goal and go up 17-6 at halftime. Trent Richardson takes the first carry of the second half for 4 yards. And Andrew Luck drops back, passes, finds T.Y. Hilton, who had a huge game for the Colts in this one. A big difference maker. And Andrew Luck is going to drop back again. Look, and he is sacked by a man who was pushed to the ground and got back up, and that's more. Keep fighting until the last whistle. They teach you that in Little League. And another big hit by Moore there to force a punt. And on the first play of the Oakland Raiders next series, it's another, it's a tackle in the backfield, but Terrell Pryor makes up for that with a screen pass to Jacoby Ford that goes for a first down. And here's Stewart again, and Stewart takes this one for 9 yards as Terrell Pryor drops back to pass, looks, and is picked off by Butler. And he's going to take this one about 5 or 10 yards back the other way. And a late mistake by Terrell Pryor, his first of the game. He was playing great up until that point. And Andrew Luck on 2nd and 10 looks deep, and T.Y. Hilton just can't haul that one in. And Andrew Luck drops back, passes again, and this one is going to be picked off by Jenkins, his first interception of the game. And this one is definitely something that is going to put the momentum back on our side. As another read option, a triple option play there, Terrell Pryor pitching it back to Stewart once again, who takes it for a first down, and Jennings with the off-tackle run to the left side takes that one for a first down. Our running game has been very effective in the preseason, and it's been carrying over into this first game here as Terrell Pryor finds Moss again. There was an injured player on that, but he was a Colt, so nothing that would affect us. As Terrell Pryor drops back to pass again, looking deep, and it's picked off by Anton Bethea, his second interception thrown of this game, the second of the third quarter. So a pretty rough quarter for Terrell Pryor at this juncture, and Andrew Luck is going to try to capitalize on that as he looks and finds a man for a first down, and Trent Richardson is going to take this one for a good 8 yards. And on 2nd and 2, Andrew Luck is going to drop back, pass, and find T.Y. Hilton once again, and he's tackled by Tracy Porter. And Andrew Luck is going to drop back once again, look deep, and find Darius Hayward-Bay down the field. Darius Hayward-Bay using that speed effectively to beat the defense down the field as Trent Richardson gets them farther all the way to the 4. And Andrew Luck, he's going to drop back, he's going to pass, and he's going to find T.Y. Hilton. Reggie Wayne, for the touchdown. T.Y. Hilton made a lot of big plays, but that one belonged to Reggie Wayne. And they're going to go for the 2-point conversion to try to make this a 17-14 3-point game, as Andrew Luck scrambles out to the right and he is sacked. So that is a failed conversion and a huge play by Burnett. He's fired up. And on the ensuing kickoff return, Jacoby Ford is going to look for a hole, and that's exactly what he's going to find. And he's going to use his speed to go down the field, but he cannot take it all the way, only to the 38. But a huge return by Jacoby Ford to set up a potential touchdown or field goal drive. We desperately need points because it is a one-possession game. If they get a touchdown, they take the lead. So we need to play for time management as well as for the win. So Terrell Pryor went down on that play. The status was unknown at the moment, but he would later come back into this game. And he would hand it off to Stewart. Another off-tackle run. And Terrell Pryor is going to take this one, pitch it unnecessarily, but give our third-string running back a touchdown. His only carry of the game, 3 yards for a touchdown. But I do want to commend Wilson for keeping the drive alive as Terrell Pryor went down on that drive, came back. He did not turn the ball over. He did not force us to have to take a field goal. He kept the drive alive, got us a first down, allowed Terrell Pryor to come back in, and it's another pass picked off by Jenkins on Andrew Luck, his second of the game, and that would pretty much seal the deal for any comeback attempt that the Colts had for this. And look at the triple option again, working like a charm, and Stewart has been very effective in it. He's been a great option read running back that Terrell Pryor has been able to use, as Terrell Pryor is just going to dive and take a knee, run out this clock, and go home with the win. No need to run up the score when the game is already in hand. So Terrell Pryor showing that he is already a mature and seasoned quarterback. And we're gonna go 1-0. Who expected this? Everyone in our locker room was pretty much aware of the underdog status that we had, and our defense definitely stepped up, and they answered the call today. I think they were pretty offended by the fact that nobody was giving the Oakland Raiders a chance to win this game, but we're the ones that go to 1-0. They're the ones that go to 0-1. We pretty much outplayed them in every asset of the game. It wasn't, it wasn't completely one-sided. I'm not gonna say that, but it was a very convincing performance, I would say, by our offense and defense and our special teams that really stepped up. One thing that I definitely noticed about our special teams, every time Janikowski gets a boot on that football to kick it off down the field, it's a touchback every time. So we shouldn't have to worry about special teams defense this season with him at the helm kicking off for us. And our receivers definitely stepped up. Terrell Pryor did a great job of spreading the ball around. And in Randy Moss's return to Oakland in his first regular season game, he gets 4 receptions for 46 yards. So I would say that's a pretty good day for him, if I do say so myself. Our defense stepped up. Jenkins unexpectedly gets 2 interceptions on Andrew Luck, and they were both huge interceptions. But I told you guys in the last video that I was going to be picking my new stadium for next season. And I chose the Deluxe Traditional Stadium. I want us to be able to play outdoors. I want us to be able to play in the cold, in the hot, in the rain, in the snow, whatever comes to Oakland. But that's why I picked the stadium, and I can't wait to see it next season. And our next game will be facing the Jacksonville Jaguars, who I'm expecting to beat. So please tune in for the next video, and I'll see you guys next time. King Zorro signing out.